Minnesota State Mavericks. Let's meet our starting lineup, beginning with our visitors, the Wildcats of Wayne State. At guard, number 12, Maggie Lowe. At forward, number 22, Aaron Norland. At guard, number 23, Allie Bussey. At forward, number 44,
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to President Arena, the Taylor Center on the campus of Minnesota State University, home of the Mavericks. Women's basketball on the internet this evening. Minnesota State coming in with a record of 11-12, 8-11 in the NSIC, and they will take on Wayne State, a team that they defeated earlier in the season, 80-78. Let's give you the starting lineups first of all for the visitors and then the Mavericks. Number 12, Maggie Lowe, 5'7", senior guard for the Wildcats. Number 22 is Erin Norling. She is a 5'11", sophomore forward from Loretto, Minnesota. Their leading scorer at 15.2. Holly Bussey, number 23. 11.4 points per game. She is a 5'5" sophomore guard. Andrea Larson, number 44, 6 feet tall. She is a senior forward from Sperry, Iowa. Number 54 is Brittany Bongartz. She is 6 feet tall, a sophomore post from Ramsey, Iowa. Probably see a lot of Haley Vesey. I would think Autumn Milner, Kylie Hammer, and perhaps Amelia Investor. For Minnesota State, it'll be Monica Muth, 5'9", senior guard, Cambridge, Wisconsin. Kirsten Klitsky, 5'9", sophomore guard, Montrose, Minnesota. Taylor Drost, number 30, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. 6'1", junior forward, 5'10", sophomore forward from Moorhead. Brooke Tonsfeld, number 32, and a 6'5" center, Christy Fett. 6'5", freshman post from Glenville, Minnesota. We'll see. No, it's going to be Ashley Reed, one of the seniors starting for Minnesota State at the center position. Drost gets it. She'll jump it up from the right wing and hits it from about 13 feet. Leading scorer for Minnesota State, 13.5 per game, Taylor Drost, number 30. Out front with the basketball, Bussey looks over on the left side, almost stolen away by Ashley Reed. Over on the far side, Maggie Lowe. Maggie apparently had a problem with her nose. She's wearing, that's not funny. She's wearing a mask, and hopefully it will protect her. She is a very aggressive player. I remember that from the first game. There's a jumper in the lane. Not good by Drost. Up ahead it goes to Bussey. Bussey driving to the basket, then flips it backward and right by Erin Norling. Erin had no chance to catch that basketball. So Klitsky will inbound it from the far sideline. With it is Monica Muth. Cambridge, Wisconsin, as we said. Second leading scorer on the Mavericks with 10.5. Underneath it goes to Klitsky, and Klitsky is fouled. Erin Norling with the foul. Klitsky at the line. The shot is up. And good. Kirsten Klitsky, Montrose, Minnesota. Second shot is up. Good. Mavericks had that big lead against Augustana at the half. First quarter and at the half. And there is a miscue by Bussey as she kicks the basketball. Goes down pretty hard on the floor. I think she's all right. Actually, I believe it was kicked away from her, and she'll baseline it in from the right side. Gets it into Norling. Norling into the lane. Back to Bussey. Bussey, three-point attempt up and good from the right wing. Bussey scoring. Bussey averages 11.5 points per game. 4-3. Mavericks lead it by 1. Over on the right side, Klitsky feeds down low. Back out front it goes to Drost. Misses the 3, but it's put up and in by Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld scoring. 6-3. Off on the right side. Three-pointer up and good from Maggie Lowe. I guess we'll call her the masked marble tonight. That mask certainly hasn't affected her shooting at all. Tonsfeld down low. Ashley Reed with it. Now back over here on the left side to Muth. From the corner, Klitsky, 15-footer on the baseline, good. 8-6, Mavericks lead it. Getting ready to come into the ball game, Taylor Wangaren. The rebound taken by the Mavericks. Up ahead it goes. Tonsfeld sets up for the 3. It's good. Tonsfeld, one of the Mavericks who probably gets up and down the floor as quickly as anyone. Tonsfeld on the floor trying to get that basketball. Muth picks it up. Up ahead to Drost. Drost drives, fakes, jumps, shoots. Fouled by Larson.
Foul on Wildcats, number 44, Andrea Larson. Her first, team second. Goes to the line for Minnesota State.
So at the line will be Drost. Shot is up and good. Drost now with 3. Waiting for another one. Shot is on the way. It's good. So Taylor Drost gets 2 at the free throw line. In the lineup now for the Wildcats is Kylie Hammer, and I believe she was fouled.
Her first, team first.
All right, baseline drive. Norling going in, putting it up. Not good. Rebound. It's taken down by Ashley Reed. Muth coming up court. Stops on the left elbow. Takes a big step toward the basket. Puts it up. Partially blocked out of bounds. It will go to Minnesota State.
CPA and business advisory firm providing financial and specialty services to our clients for 100 years. Thank you.
Muth looking for someone. Baseline right. Gets it into Ashley Reed about 14 feet away on the baseline. Out front, Tonsfeld drives into the lane. Little runner in and out. Not good. And the rebound is taken by probably the smallest person on the court, Kylie Hammer. 5'6" freshman guard from Wayne, Nebraska. Out front, Norling drives right to the hoop, puts up, gets too far underneath, and hits the bottom side of the rim. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by one of the Mavericks, so it'll be baseline right for Wayne State. Off on the right side, Hammer driving with it, gets it over on the baseline, about 14 feet away for Larson, and that's not good, but a pileup under the basket. And the possession arrow will go to Minnesota State. Now in the lineup, Vasey. Haley Vasey, 5'10", sophomore guard, Indianola, Iowa. Indianola is where they, years ago, they had that beautiful 3-mile road course for sports car racing. I believe it's been closed down for a number of years now. Long pass up ahead. Underneath, getting her own rebound, going back to the other side of the basket is Wangaren, and she can't get any of them to go. The Mavericks come away with it. There's Drost driving to the baseline, stolen away by Wangaren. Up ahead to Hammer. Hammer has it stolen away by Ashley Reed. Ashley waits for teammates. Gives it to Muth. Muth, the senior guard. Drost from the left elbow, up and good. She has 6. 15-6. Long pass up ahead. 3-point shot, not good by Vasey. Up ahead to Klitsky. Klitsky to the point for the Mavericks. Over on the right side, Muth quickly into Drost. Little turnaround jumper in the lane from 12. That won't go. And the rebound down to Vasey. Hammer. Her pass is knocked away by Tonsfeld, picked up by Klitsky. Up ahead to Drost. Drost whips it back to Klitsky underneath, tries to lay it up and in, but the larger Wongeren blocks it away. Down court it goes to Norling, and Norling, a little turnaround underneath the basket on the right block is good. All right, Klitsky, bounce pass to Drost on the left elbow. Over in the corner it goes. Driving the baseline is Tonsfeld, and she cannot make it go, and it's picked up by the Wildcats. Norling driving in, and she's fouled. Timeout on the court. 15-8, Minnesota State leading. That last foul was on Tonsfeld of Minnesota State. So when we come back, I believe it's going to be Hammer at the line. We'll see. We'll take a break. Shot by Norling, who is at the line, is up and good. As play resumes, 15-9. Mavericks second shot. Norling, good. Norling has 4, averages 15.2 on the season. Stutley in the ball game for Minnesota State. Baseline drive and the pull-up jumper about 10 feet away. Good by Drost. 13-12, 8-11 for the Wildcats on the season. Out front. Ball goes to Norling. Norling driving, gets to the right block, kicks it back over in the corner. Three-pointer up, not good by Vesey. And the rebound is taken by Klitsky. Klitsky coming straight up the center of the court, goes to the right side to Maddie Olson, who is in there now. Maddie, 5'4", redshirt freshman guard from Rosemount. Ashley Reed over on the left side goes to Maddie Olson for 3, and she hits it. Maddie Olson with a 3. And the Mavericks lead by 10. First double-digit lead for the Mavericks. Lowe has it on the right baseline. Back out front she goes. Right down the right side of the lane with the layup. Not good. Vesey, but she is fouled.
Foul on the Mavericks, number 23, Taylor Stutley.
is going to go against Stutley, her first.
Bessie at the line for the Wildcats.
Bessie at the line. The shot is up, and it is not good. Second shot up. That one is good by Bessie. Pass up ahead goes to Klitsky. High post. Drost spins into the lane, has the ball knocked away by Lowe, but then retrieved by Maddie Olson. Maddie over on the left side goes to Drost, tries the three, not good. The rebound is taken down by Vesey. Up ahead it goes to Lowe. Lowe to the left wing, step back for the three, and she hits it. Maggie Lowe averages 5.8 points per game. There, she's surpassed that. She has 6 on 2 threes. Maddie Olson left side Stutley. Stutley tries to drive, double team, back over to Maddie Olson on the right wing, then right back, skip pass to Stutley. Underneath it goes. Klitsky back out front. Maddie Olson. Olson looks over, gives it to Klitsky. Now back to Olson. She'll try another three, and it's good. Olson, couple of threes since coming in. Hammer going to the right corner with it. Whips a pass underneath, trying the reverse layup is Raynor. But the foul is going to go against Norling. That's her second for the Wildcats. Back in the ball game, Andrea Larson for the Wildcats. Also Bongart's back in, and the two guards are Hammer and Lowe. Skip pass over on the right side. Maddie Olson sets up for the three there in the right corner. Stutley with a long rebound on the miss by Maddie Olson. Back to Stutley. Stutley driving into the lane, wanted to get it underneath to Muth, breaking along the baseline, but couldn't do it. Lowe up ahead. Vesey walked with it.
Fans, be sure to check out the SportPix website for all your Minnesota State photos.
So it'll go right back to the Mavericks, and inbounding it will be Muth on the far sideline.
All your Maverick photos.
Here's Maddie Olson. Olson on the left side goes to Stutley, back out front. Muth fakes right, goes right. Jumps it up from the right side, not good, and Hammer, probably the smallest player on the court, gets the rebound, races down the right side, gets it underneath to Bongartz. And Bongartz, boy, it looked to me like she got whacked, but apparently they're going to call traveling on her. 23-14, Minnesota State leading as Maddie Olson brings it up. Mavericks coming in here at 11-12, 8-11 in the NSIC. Maddie Olson way out on the right wing with it. Now comes on the left-hand dribble to the left side. Back out front to Drost. Drost back to Olson. Olson left wing. Quickly over to Nahazal, who just came in. She misses a three. And underneath we have a whistle. Stutley is going to be charged with her second foul. Maggie Lowe bringing it up. Goes to the right wing with it. From outside, long three, not good by Bongartz. Had to shoot it because the shot clock was going off, and a timeout for Minnesota State. We'll take a break, but before we do, let's mention the officials for tonight's game. Scott Doberstein, Teron Buford, and Eric Christensen. 23-14, Mavericks lead by 9. We're in the first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter. So it's 23-14, Mavericks leading after 1.
team is Roman, the court, looking for the hungriest fans that want the cosmic discs of brownies behind me. Throw your hands in the air for me to catch them, and thank you, Heidi, for your support of Maverick and Shiny.
During the month of February, basketball teams around the country will be participating in the Play 4K National Free Throw Challenge, benefiting the Canadian Cancer Fund. Players, coaches, and fans will be united in an effort to extend and improve the lives of women battling cancer by raising money for research and assisting the underserved. Teams are securing pledges and gifts.
Back at Breslin Arena, Mavericks leading 23-14, shooting 42.1%, 26-7 for Wayne State. Leading the Mavericks with 8 points is Taylor Drost, 6 for Maddie Olson on a couple of threes, 4 for Kirsten Klitsky, 5 for Brooke Tonsfeld. And those are the 4 that have scored. 11 rebounds for both teams in that first quarter of play. Coming up court with it is Bussey. Kelly Bussey back in the lineup. Three-pointer up and good from the right wing by Andrea Larson. That's her first points of the ball game. Maddie Olson down the right side with it. Whips a pass over here in the left corner. Studley. Nahazel underneath. Drost right down the lane. Puts it up and in. Gets a good pass from Nahazel. And Drost now with a total of 10. And that foul is going to go against Bongartz. Drost looking for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she gets it. Drost scoring. Up the right side, Bussey. Gives it off to Hammer. Hammer drives the baseline and is partially blocked. Goes out of bounds to Minnesota State. Right now with Hammer at 5'6" and Bussey at 5'5", those must be that must be the smallest guard combination in the league. And of course, let's not forget our own Maddie Olson, just 5'4". Three-point attempt. Klitsky from the right side, not good. Bongartz saving it. Gets it to Larson and then over to Bussey. Bussey, stop and go, gets in the lane. Left elbow, then out front. Vesey with the shot. Three-point attempt, not good. Retrieved by Drost. Up ahead to Muth. Muth looks inside. Ball knocked away. Muth going down on the floor, though, to pick it up and saves it to Klitsky. Klitsky comes to the point. Looks inside. Fakes right, goes left, gets into heavy traffic. And that might be Bussey with another one. That's what it is. Bussey with the foul. That should be her first. Not another one, but her first. Klitsky at the line. Shot is up. Good.
Klitsky at the line from Minnesota State.
She will get another. Mavericks are hitting those free throws tonight. Shot is up, and that's good. So Klitsky with 4 in a row. Taylor Drost with 3 in a row. Mavericks haven't missed one as of yet. Bussey up the right side, spins away, goes to the right wing, beyond the arc, now over in the corner on the right side to Larson. Underneath, Larson driving, can't make it go. Gets her own rebound and puts it back. So Larson now has 5. 28-19, Mavericks lead by 9. We have a whistle underneath. And a hold on Vesey. Drost comes out for a rest. Ashley Reed in. Ashley started the ball game. Baseline left. Olsen has it out front to Muth for three. High off the rim, not good. Klitsky, good strong rebound. Then she's tied up immediately by Andrea Larson.
Athletics would like to thank University Dining.
So let's see, that'll be baseline left for Maddie Olsen and the Mavericks. 5'4" guard looking for someone, gets it into Michaela Nahazel.
Foul on the Mavericks, number 10, Maddie Olsen.
And Olsen with the foul.
Team first.
So Olsen commits the foul for Minnesota State, 28-19, 7:39 remaining in the first half. Mavericks led after one, 23-14, and right now they lead by 9. Ball stolen away by Nahazel. Muth has it now to the point. Nahazel, right elbow, spins in, gives it back out front to Klitsky. And then Maddie Olsen for another three. At the top of the circle, Olsen with another three. She has 3 threes. Over on the left side, driving to the baseline is Norling. She has the ball stolen away by Muth. Klitsky, long pass up to Ashley. And Reed puts it in. And she was fouled, 31-19. So she'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Andrea Larson, her second, team 4. Ashley Reed at the line for Minnesota State.
And let's see, that last foul was against Larson. That's her second. Reed at the line. And whoa, a little bit hard. The rebound fought for. And ball's tied up, but the possession arrow will go to the Wildcats this time. Good hustle there by Nahazel. Full court pressure by the Mavericks, sort of relaxed, however. So Norling out front, gives it up to Bussey. Bussey to the right of the lane, kicks it back to Norling on the right side. Then back over in the corner, three-point attempt, not there for Bussey, and the rebound smothered by Muth. Over on the left side, Maddie Olsen with another three attempt, that's not there. Rebound comes down to Investor. She just came in, number 35, Amelia Investor. 6'4", freshman forward, Cedar Rapids. On the left wing, ball goes inside to Nahazel. Not good, but saved by Reed. Then Nahazel, and back to Reed on the left side, lays it up. No, won't go. And the rebound is taken down by Investor. Timeout called by Wayne State. 33-19, Mavericks lead it with 5:43 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back. All right, Bussey driving into the lane. Bounce pass over to Investor. Not good. On the baseline, about 12 feet away. Reed comes up with it. Down low it goes to Reed. Then out here on the wing, a three-point shot is up and good by Klitsky. Klitsky with 4 free throws, a couple of field goals, one of them a 3. 9 points here in the first half. 36-19. Mavericks with that big lead again. They did the same thing against Augustana last night and then had a terrible third quarter. And Augustana kept the pressure on and won it in the fourth. There's Klitsky with another three-point attempt from the right wing. That's not good. And last touched, I think, by Norling of the Wildcats. Wildcats clad in white tonight with black and gold trim. The Mavericks in purple with gold and white. Yeah, 5-second call on Matty Olson. 36-19 with 4:46 to play. All right, going to the right side, going to the right elbow with it is Bussey. Then outside on the left side, three-point attempt by Lowe. That's not good. Long rebound comes to Norling. Norling has the ball knocked away by Nahazel, and the foul is going to go against Michaela Nahazel. She is from Central City, Iowa. 5'11", freshman forward, very aggressive player. Driving into the lane, Norling can't make it. And the loose ball popped out of there. I didn't see which Maverick touched it, but she bounced it out of there, and it was picked up by Klitsky. Matty Olson, Klitsky in the corner. Out front, Muth. Down low, turnaround by Nahazel. Really a nice move, but it would not stay down. Good ball movement by the Mavericks that time. 3:59 to play first half, 36-19. Mavericks lead it. Norling has the ball knocked away, retrieves it on the right wing. Underneath, blocked away as driving with the basketball was Milner. And she had the shot blocked right on the baseline. And it's going to go to Minnesota State. Apparently Milner touched it last. Coming in, or returning to the game, I should say, is Vesey. 5'10", sophomore guard, Indianola, Iowa. What else is Indianola known for besides that track years ago? Oh, isn't that Parsons College located there, I think? Maybe, yeah. In and out, Nahazel from the left wing. Rebound comes down to Lowe. Lowe with it, going to the left elbow. Gives it to Bussey. Bussey, the long three from the left wing. She has 2 threes, and it's 36-22, the Mavericks. Matty Olson has it out here on the left wing. Muth picks it up. Skip pass, Nahazel, Klitsky, down low, Reed. Reed gets inside, puts it up and in. Reed with a nice little jump shot, getting it to go. How you doing? The Maverick has joined our play-by-play team. He's rather silent, though, for a cow. Shot is up, the runner. Up and good. Here, he's frustrating me here, and I can't find the right number. Oh, that was Bussey. Okay, Bussey with it. All right, here we go. Bussey has it, comes up the right side very quickly, and Matty Olson, I think, is going to be, no, it's not traveling. It's a foul on Matty Olson. Stopper. That was a foul on the Mavericks. Thank goodness you aren't refereeing. You still think it's traveling, right? Well, you have 4 legs, a couple extra legs. You probably, yeah, that makes sense. I got you. 38-24. Ball stolen away, Ashley Reed. This is The Mavericks, Drost back in the ball game. She has 11 points on the night. Reed from the right side, about a 17-footer, not good, and the rebound comes right into the hands of Vesey. Vesey has it on the left side. You want their coach to be quiet? Okay. You have to tell him nicely. There's Bussey from the right wing, short on the three. Long rebound goes to Klitsky. Is that a signal for too much talk? You don't know. Yeah, most cows really don't know much of anything. You don't give milk, do you? No, you're a bull. Yeah. I got you. No, please. All right, the foul goes against Malner. And at the line for the Mavericks is the young freshman, Riley Minster. Wish you could do something about all these people who stand in front of me. Yeah, give him a headbutt with those horns. Shot is up, and Minster gets it. Minster is a really good player. Freshman, 5'6" freshman guard, Springville, Iowa. She is a star of the future. Norling has it, almost tied up by Klitsky. Then she spins, goes to the hoop, and misses it on the right baseline. Rebound, however, is by Muth. Monica Muth, Cambridge, Wisconsin. There's also a Cambridge, Minnesota, just north of the Twin Cities. Down low, jumper, right baseline, up and good by Muth. Monica's first basket of the evening. As we said, she's the second leading point maker for the Mavericks at 10.5. Missed shot from the left wing, and a very aggressive try at the rebound by Vongeren. And it will stay with the Wildcats on the far sideline. Norling will toss it in, and she does to, well, she gets a return pass immediately, and the jumper up and good by Vongeren. She's off the bench from Apple Valley, a junior post, 6'4". Klitsky, bounce pass up ahead, goes to Muth. Muth has it at the point. Slowing things down here with 23 seconds remaining in the first half, 42-26. The Mavericks lead it. Muth driving to the baseline, gives it off to Reed. Reed, jump hook, not good. Rebound, scramble for it. Klitsky comes up with it, and then put in by Metzger with about 7 seconds to go. Minster gets her first field goal of the night. There's a long three-pointer at the buzzer, and it's good by Lowe. Good grief. She has 3 threes. 9 points, 44-29. See ya.
Recent Minnesota State Mankato graduate Jacob Ball has a big idea: become a bilingual family physician serving rural America. As an honors student and varsity athlete, he studied Spanish, biology, and biochemistry. He also volunteered at a Mankato medical clinic and studied in Ecuador. He's now in medical school, one step closer to bringing his big idea to life. Big ideas, real world thinking. Minnesota State Mankato. Go further at mnsu.edu. Recent Minnesota State Mankato graduate Jacob Ball has a big idea: become a bilingual family physician serving rural America. As an honors student and varsity athlete, he studied Spanish, biology, and biochemistry. He also volunteered at a Mankato medical clinic and studied in Ecuador. He's now in medical school, one step closer to bringing his big idea to life. Big ideas, real-world thinking. Minnesota State Mankato. Go further at mnsu.edu.
hope so. She feels pretty good today, so it's basically a concussion. So hopefully that by next weekend she'll be back and she'll be ready to go.
All right,
yep.
thanks.
Yep, thanks, Kate.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Amy.
it.
Amy Sander, the assistant head coach at Minnesota State University. Mavericks leading here at the half, 44-29. First half, 40.5 and 30.3 respectively as far as percentages are concerned. Rebounding is about even, and all in all, pretty even first half, except for the score. The Mavericks much more efficient on offense than the Wildcats have been. Jumper on the right baseline, about 2 feet away, stolen away by Ashley Reed. Picked up by Muth. Muth looks, gives it off to Nahazel. Pardon, no, I'm sorry, not Nahazel. It was Tonsfeld. This is from the free throw line, and here come the Wildcats. With the basketball, Bussey out front to Maggie Lowe, who made that three-pointer with no time on the clock. Underneath it goes to their leading scorer on the season, Norling, and she lays it in on the right block, and she has a total of 6.
Auto Owners Insurance for their continued support of the Mavericks.
The ball has less air than when we left it. Has Tom Brady been around? I don't know how that could have happened. So we're going to have to get a different basketball because they want to make certain on the poundage in that basketball. Less air. I wonder how that possibly could have happened. Hard to say. All right, we have 9:12 remaining here in the third quarter, 44-31, a 13-point lead for Minnesota State. And right now, they're trying to scare up another new basketball here. Well, I think they have plenty of them around. And here comes the official. And apparently we have one that is correct. I think. Now one of the officials is going over to the head coach, and here comes one of the employees here at the arena with a couple of basketballs, and I think the official has already found one that he likes. No, he doesn't like that one. That's too bouncy. And I wish you could talk so you could tell us what's happening, but I don't think you can. Okay. Now they're back searching for another basketball. They've already tried 3, and they don't like any of them. I don't think I've ever seen this happen before. Have you? No, you haven't either. Yeah, Stomper is someone that it's too bad that he can't talk, because I'm sure he'd have some words of wisdom on this. Now they found one, apparently. Yep. It's to the liking of the head official, so here we go. All right. Got the new basketball, and we are ready to go here. Monica Muth with us out front. Moves to the right side, looks, drives down the left side of the lane, goes up with the left hand and hits it. Monica with her second basket of the ball game. Here's Bussey driving to the left side of the lane, stolen away by Tonfeld. Going in from the left side, puts it in. Tonsfeld scoring. And suddenly the Mavericks lead it by 17. Bussey out here on the left wing with it. Stolen away again by Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld stops, gives it over to Klitsky on the right wing. Klitsky quickly over to Tonsfeld at the point. And now Drost tries to hit that three. Can't do it. Rebound underneath, though, by Minnesota State. Klitsky had it for a while. Couldn't hold it. Pass up ahead to Maggie Lowe. And the shot is blocked by Drost. Out of bounds. 48-31, 8:05 to play in the third. Men's basketball coming up at 5:30 this afternoon. Bussey gets it out to Norling. Back over here to Bussey. Fakes right, drives left, gets in on the baseline, but into the taller people. Then Lowe in the corner for three and hits it. And Maggie Lowe with 4 threes on the evening. She hasn't missed very often. Wearing that what must be sort of an unwieldy mask. Ball knocked away from Drost. Lowe picks it up, comes down to the left wing, gives it up to Larson, then back to Lowe in the corner. Three-pointer, not good. Klitsky with the rebound. She loses it to Bussey. And Klitsky with the foul. Klitsky with the foul. Baseline right. Pass out front. In and out for Norling. And the rebound taken down by Ashley Reed. 48-34, 7:11 remaining. Third quarter. Tonsfeld for three, not there. Rebound Reed. Reed goes back to the hoop, lays it in. Reed scoring. Reed with 6. 50-34, 16-point lead for Minnesota State. Last time these two met, back on the 26th of January. Jumper on the way. Norling, about a 17-footer on the right wing. She has 8. 50-36, 6:33 remaining. Tonsfeld driving the baseline. Ball knocked away by Norling. I believe it was Norling. Intended for Drost. Into the lineup, Vesey. For the Wildcats. Ball goes into Menster. Menster moving to the right side, drives the baseline, gets underneath, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound to no one. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. 14-point lead for Minnesota State. Menster will toss it in. Gets it out on the court to Ashley Reed. Drost, 17-footer, left wing, good. Drost now with 13. Bussey driving into the lane, loses the basketball and scramble for it on the floor. The arrow points to the Wildcats. Baseline right, into Norling. Back to Bussey, then in the lane, the jumper on the way. Larson, not good. We have a whistle. And it will go to the Wildcats. Baseline right, goes into Norling. She heads right for the basket, off the glass and good with the layup. Norling now with 10. She averages 15.2. Menster's pass knocked away. Up ahead it goes to Lowe. Back to Lowe from Larson, and we have a whistle. Tonsfeld with the foul. That is her third. All right, pass goes into Bussey. Bussey has it, right wing. Norling deeper on the right wing. Over here on the left side, three-pointer up and good by Maggie Lowe. That is her 5th three-pointer of the ball game. 52-41. Mavericks lead it. Menster looking, still looking. Gets it down low. Nahazel with a little baby hook going to her right with the left hand, up and good. Over in the right corner, three-pointer up and good by Bussey. Bussey with 3 threes. 54-44, 10-point lead for Minnesota State with 4:41 to play in the third. We'll take a break. Minnesota State shooting 41.7% in the second half, though. So far, Wayne State shooting 60% on 6 of 10. And they brought their percentage up to 37.2 for the entire ball game. 13 for Taylor Drost. She's still the only person in doubles for Minnesota State, although Kirsten Klitsky with 9 and Maddie Olson with 9 knocking on the door. Studley back in the ball game for Minnesota State. Up ahead to Nahazel, now in the right corner. Drost. Menster with it. Has it knocked away momentarily, but she recovers quickly. Maddie Olson gets the handoff from Menster.
Her second team first. Located in the heart of City Center, Mankato's entertainment district, Top 500 is the perfect spot to gather with friends or family to enjoy genuine parties.
Timeout of the court, 54-44, 4:24 remaining. Have some other scores here. Minot State 43-35 over Bemidji State. 1:22 to play in the third. Let's see, Winona State trailing Southwest 36-27, 2:50 to play in the first half. University of Mary trailing Crookston by 3, 35-32, with 2:35 remaining in the third. Augustana trailing Concordia St. Paul 32-29, 8:01 remaining in the third quarter. Upper Iowa leading Sioux Falls 33-24. That would be a huge upset. 1:47 to play in the first half. UMD 17 down to MSU Moorhead. 4:30 to play in the third and 3:11 to play in the first half. St. Cloud 18-14 over Northern State. A lot of men's basketball coming up at 5:30 this afternoon. One of those 5:30 games will pit Minnesota State against Wayne State for the lead in the Southern Division. Mavericks trail by 1 full game right now. Bounce pass goes to Maddie Olson on the give and go. She can't get it to go on the baseline. And last touch by Minnesota State. Up the right side with it is Bussey. Bussey has it. Double team momentarily. Bussey will take the long three. That's not good. Nahazel to pull it down. The Hazel up in the air for that one. Stutley, right wing. Over in the corner, Riley Menster. Bounce pass underneath to Nahazel. Goes along the baseline, tries to get it back to Drost. Knocked away by the Wildcats. Up ahead it goes to Hammer, the little 5'5" guard. I think she's probably listed at 5'6". I don't think so. Menster, Stutley. Over on the left side, Maddie Olson. On the right elbow, the jumper is not good by Nahazel. Racing in there to take the loose ball, Bussey. Bussey has it over on the right side. Now, over in the right corner to Vesey. Vesey has it, looking. Runner, baseline, not there. Norling, partially blocked by Maddie Olson. Got her hands on it before Norling could get up in the air. Last touch by the Mavericks. Baseline left will be tossed in by Kylie Hammer. Hammer looking. Gets it into the corner here to Norling. Norling driving the baseline, loses the basketball. I think Menster had something to do with that. Reed picks it up, gives it right back to Menster. Menster coming to the right side. Hands it off to Maddie Olson, then to Stutley for three, and she hits the long three. Stutley scoring.
Stutley for three.
That's her first. 57-44, Minnesota State. Norling has it at the point. Goes around here to the left side. Three-point attempt, not good by Hammer. And the Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Menster. Menster comes to the right side with it. Now goes to the right wing. Maddie Olson will try the three. Short. Long rebound. Picked up by Hammer. On the left side to Larson. Back to Bussey into the lane. And we have a hold on one of the Mavericks. It's going to go against Maddie Olson.
Foul on the Mavericks, number 10, Maddie Olson.
It's her third.
Team third.
Third team foul here in the third quarter. 1:51 to play. 57-44, Minnesota State. Well, this was the Mavericks' downfall last night, the third quarter. Hasn't been this time. There's a long pass intended for Larson over on the far side of the court, and it's too far. She can't get it. So the Mavericks have it. Muth at the point, moves to the right wing. Gets underneath, reverse layup, blocked away at the last millisecond by Bongartz. Bongartz, 6 feet tall, sophomore post from Ramsey, Minnesota. All right, pass knocked out of bounds. It will go back to the Mavericks. Muth will toss it in. Gets it out to Tonsfeld. Drost then deep in the right corner. Three-pointer up and good by Muth. Pass up ahead on the right wing. Another three-pointer up and good by Bussey. Bussey has 4 threes and a 2. 4 threes and a 2. 60-47. Minnesota State on top, down low to Drost. You want me to take that? Should I give it to someone? Oh, I won't take it. I won't take it. I'll give it to someone. You keep it. You keep it and give it to a nice young person. No. Nice young person. Stomper has his feed bag there. I don't know if he's going to eat those shirts or what he's going to do with them. 60-47, 59.8 remaining here in the third. Coming in, Norling. Norling with 10 so far this evening. Vesey coming out. Bussey coming out. Norling back in. And the jumper for three, not good. But it is picked up and put in by Ashley Reed with the offensive board, then hooking it in. Reed with quite a night. She has 8. 62-47. Kicked away by Reed. Stole it, but that'll have to go back to the Wildcats. 42 seconds to play here in the third. 62-47. Baseline right. Long pass comes out. Stolen away by Menster. Menster grabbed it with her left hand. Then Drost. Drost on the left elbow. Not good. The rebound pulled down by Lowe. Maggie Lowe with it. And the foul goes against Monica Muth. Might be her first. It is. I don't know if cows should be allowed to sit at the press table. I just don't know about that. This quick pass inside. Bongartz is fouled as she goes for the hoop with 25.2 seconds remaining. I think it'll be Ashley Reed.
Mavericks number 33, Ashley Reed, her first team foul.
So Ashley
Guards the line for the Wildcats.
with her first foul. Stomper, do you know what that means when the official goes? You know what does it mean? Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, shot is up. Good. By Bongartz. Let's see if she'll get the other one here. Shot is up and good. So Bongartz, Brittany Bongartz gets both of them. And the Mavericks lead now 62-48 with 25.2 remaining. Muth has it out front. 62-48, 15.2. I got you. I know that signal. All right, here's Muth driving to the right side. Gives it off to Tonsfeld. On the run, gets it with 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Tonsfeld now with a total of 9, and the shot at the buzzer by the Wildcats goes awry. 64-48. 64-48 after 3. So the Mavericks survive the third quarter, which they don't always do. But tonight they did, and I think that bodes well for the fourth quarter. All right, 64-48 our score. Stomper is leaving us now. He's trying to give me all sorts of booty here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, it's 4:45 in the afternoon. The Maverick men set to play at 5:30. I think it's probably going to be pretty close tonight or this afternoon. 5:30 with the men's game. And we, of course, are looking forward to bringing it to you on the Fan Mankato. We'll take a break. Thank you, sir. All right, here we go with the fourth quarter of action. And from the corner, Muth misses on the left side. 3-point attempt. Tonsfeld, though, coming up with a long rebound. Underneath to Reed. And Reed takes the hit and scores it.
Out of the Wildcats number 44, Andrea Larson, her third team first.
Larson with the foul.
For Minnesota State.
That's her third. Reed misses a free throw. She has 10 on the evening. With the basketball on the far side of the court is Hammer. Hammer gets it over to Bussey, who hits her 5th three. Maggie Lowe also has 5 threes, 4. And there's a bank-in shot, up and good by Menster. Menster with a 3 off the glass. 69-51, 18-point lead for Minnesota State. Norling has it on the far side. Norling driving, spins. Is that a push-off on Norling? I think that's what it was.
Typical athletic supporters.
All right, ball goes into Muth in the backcourt. Double team, gets it over to Menster. Menster up the left side with it and stops. Comes across the timeline. 69-51 with 8:38 to play. Menster out front. Reed. Reed goes all the way to the hoop, off the glass, and good again. Reed with 12. Bounce pass inside, stolen. Nope, wasn't stolen. It was picked up by Baumgart's in the melee, and she scores it. That's her first field goal. All right, Muth has it out front. Comes to the right side, backs up on the dribble. Goes to the right elbow, across that, now to Tonsfeld. Beyond the arc, now Reed. Reed whips a pass in the corner to Muth. Muth, stop and go, gets in the lane, hooks one up on the run, and Baumgart's with the rebound. 71-53 with 7:35 remaining in the ball game. Three-pointer up and good from the right corner by Bussey. That is 6 threes now for Bussey, and 20 points. Tonsfeld on the other end, a 3-point attempt from the left wing, not good. High rebound picked up by Maggie Lowe. Lowe stops on the left wing. Back out front it goes to Bussey. Bussey has it, back to Lowe. Lowe looking inside. Lowe comes to the right side with it, whips a pass over in the corner to Bussey, and Bussey with another 3. 71-59, 6:48 remaining. Bussey now with 7 threes on the night. Menster for 3 on the right wing. That's not good. Rebound down to Maggie Lowe. Long pass stolen away by Reed. Reed getting back defensively, steals it. All right, this is Monica Muth with it. Comes to the right side. Gets, loses the basketball as she broke free right at the basket. Couldn't control it. I think she was expecting a hit there, and it just didn't happen. 71-59, 6:12 remaining. The Mavericks lead it. Studley back in the ball game, as is Maddie Olson. Tonsfeld, Reed, Menster stay in. Foul out front goes on Maddie Olson. That's her 4th. And inbounding it just to our left will be Vesey. Vesey gets it in on the right side to Norling. Norling has it. Lob pass underneath, stolen away by Ashley Reed. Reed with a really good all-around basketball game. No question about it. Driving into the lane. The runner is up and good by Stutley. She has 5. Wayne State misses the shot. Stutley with the board. On the left side, Menster. Menster beyond the arc. Gives it off to Tonsfeld down the left side of the lane. Wants to get it over to Menster on the right block. It goes by her after being touched by one of the Wildcats. (73-59), Minnesota State leading. Studley takes the inbound pass on the right baseline. Reed tries to whip it into Tonsfeld on the left block. Batted out of bounds by the Wildcats, and they're going to call a timeout. 73-59, 5 minutes to play in this ball game, and the Mavericks lead it by 14. We'll take a break.
Music, vocal performance, and communication sciences and disorders. Justin is a hard-working team member who is always willing to step in when needed. Justin, we thank you for your hard work and dedication over these past 4 years. We also want to wish you the very best in all of your future endeavors. Let's give a huge round of applause for Justin. And remember, once a Maverick, always a Maverick.
All right, time back in, 73-59. 5 minutes to play. Mavericks will have it. Baseline right. Menster will get it in. Menster has it. Gets it over the far corner. Klitsky. And they're going to call Klitsky for a travel. She was actually tied up, I think, by Hammer. (73-59). Ashley Reed with 12 points, 7 boards, 2 blocks, 6 steals. That's a fair night's work, or afternoon. Back in the lineup, Bussey, who has 7 threes. 23 points for Better hurry. And that's going to be a 5-second call. Or did they get the time? Yeah, the bench got the timeout called.
Lots of awesome Mexican grill and bar would like all Maverick fans to know you're invited to experience authentic Mexican cuisine at its finest. Located on the corner of Madison Avenue and Victory Drive in Mankato.
So a timeout on the court. Mavericks lead it by 14, 73-59.
Supreme for dinner and say muy bueno to the best Mexican food in town. Thank you, La Terraza Mexican Grill and Bar, for your continued support of Maverick Athletics.
Shot up and good by Norling. Norling now with 12. 73-61, 12-point game with 4:32 to play. Tonsfeld has it on the right wing. Looks, gives it over the right side. Klitsky inside. Reed. Reed fouled by Larson, I believe. That's her fourth.
Foul on the Wildcats, number 44, Andrea Larson, number 14 seconds.
Pass in goes underneath, and it will not stay down. Over in the left corner, Norling for three, hits it. That's her first three of the night. Comes at an opportune time, no doubt. Ball knocked away underneath. It will go to Minnesota State. Muth back in the lineup for the Mavericks. Klitsky, Tonsfeld, Studley. Tonsfeld has it, and Reed. Muth has it, right wing. Changes direction, comes back to the left side, gets it over to Studley in the corner for three. Studley with 8. Long pass up ahead now to Vesey. Gives it over to, is that a 3? Yeah, I guess it is a 3. I thought she might have had a toenail on the line, but I guess not. Up ahead. Let's see, that was Larson. Studley for 3. Hits another one. No, 2. That's a 2. Studley for 2. Studley has 10. Is that going to count? 78-69. The runner up and good by Bussey. And she was fouled by Muth. Bussey on the run. I don't think she could even see the basket from where that ball was shot. She could see it that time at the line, and it's right through. 78-70, 8-point game with 2:56 to play. Mavericks' biggest lead, I think, was 18. Not that long ago. Klitsky over on the right side. Drost for 3. Not good. You want to kill that clock, and I think it's time to make use of that clock in your favor. Norling on the left side. Bussey driving hard for the basket, loses her footing and goes down. Last touched by Bussey. So Klitsky gets it in to Studley, now to Muth. Muth coming across the timeline, spins away, goes to the left wing with it. Has the ball knocked away, but there was a reach in by Maggie Lowe. Maggie Lowe with her first foul. 8-point lead for Minnesota State with 2:13 to play. Muth gets the basketball. Not a Reed. Reed drives hard. That's going to count. Reed scoring. 14 now for Reed.
Ashley Reed in the line from Minnesota State.
Shot is up and comes off. Not good. And the rebound running underneath, grabbing it immediately was Lowe. Maggie Lowe has it on the right side, gives it over to Norling. Norling to the corner to Bussey. Bussey has it right wing now. Norling drives the baseline, tries to bounce pass a pass over here to Vesey, and it's deflected out of bounds by Klitsky, I believe it was. Baseline left, Bussey lobs it out to Lowe. Lowe has it quickly to Vesey. Vesey, three-point attempt, not good. Bussey tries to tip it, but Reed, much taller, picks up the rebound. 10-point lead for the Mavericks, 80-70 with 1:33 remaining. Driving into the lane, Stutley up and good, and she was fouled. Stutley scoring. So she will go to the line.
Foul on the Wildcats, number 3, Bessie, her third, team.
Shot is up, in and out by Stutley. The rebound is taken down by Larson. That foul was on Vesey. Lowe has it, left wing, 1:19 to play. Lowe pull-up jumper on the baseline, up and good. About a 12-footer by Lowe. Is that her first? Might be her first basket here in the second half. She has 17. 5 threes on the night. Stutley hard to the basket. That one stays in on the drive from the left wing. Out front with the basketball. And the foul is going to go against Minnesota State. Still not in the penalty here. Ball goes out to Vesey, then right back for a three-pointer for Bussey. 8 three-pointers now, 29. 84-75, 44 seconds to play. Here's Stutley. Nobody picks her up. She goes to the basket again for the lay-in.
Taylor Stutley.
Stutley now. And that's underneath, up and good by, is that Norling? No, it'll be Vesey with the basket. Timeout with 33.3 seconds remaining. 86-77. Minnesota State leading here. Just a bit over half a minute remaining. We'll take a quick break. .77, 33.6 seconds remaining. Reed will inbound it on the far side. Gets it into Drost. Drost is double teamed, and we have a whistle. And the foul, I believe, is, well, it could be one of two players. And it's going to go against Hammer. 86-77, 28.9. Drost at the line. The shot is up and good. And she will be 14, 16. Second shot up and good by Drost. All right, this is Norling going for the basket. Her pass is deflected out of bounds as she tries to return it to Bussey. Bussey with 8 threes this evening. On the far corner, they get the pass into Hammer. Now Bussey whips a pass underneath to Norling. Little jump hook is up and good for Norling. Norling with 17. And a timeout with 10.4 remaining. 88-79. Let's check some other scores here. Crookston trailing Mary 63-56, 22 seconds remaining in that ball game. Minot State defeated Bemidji State 70-52. These are all women's scores. Southwest 49-44 over Winona State, 3:42 to play. Upper Iowa trailing Sioux Falls 41-36, 4:04 to play. Augustana trails Concordia St. Paul 59-50. UMD trailing MSU Moorhead 72-56, and St. Cloud 39-21 over Northern with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter. Here we go on the far sideline. Ashley Reed with it, looking for someone to pass to. Gets it to Stutley. Stutley underneath. The Muth lays it in. Muth with 9. Three-pointer up and good right at the buzzer by Milner. And that's the final score, 90-82. Minnesota State goes to 12-12 and 9-11 in conference play. 13-13 now for the Wayne State Wildcats, and 8-12 in league play. So we're going to have to hook up here with radio almost immediately, as Minnesota State will face the Wildcats of Wayne State here in just a few minutes.
Recent Minnesota State Mankato graduate Jacob Ball has a big idea: become a bilingual family physician serving rural America. As an honors student and varsity athlete, he studied Spanish, biology, and biochemistry. He also volunteered at a Mankato medical clinic and studied in Ecuador. He's now in medical school, one step closer to bringing his big idea to life. Big ideas, real-world thinking. Minnesota State Mankato. Go further at mnsu.edu.
She is a two-time member of the NSIC All-Academic Team and is an Information Systems major. She will graduate this spring and will pursue a career in computer science. She currently is mulling multiple job offers and will make her decision this spring. And she is joined by her parents, J.R. and Sue Reed, and her sister, Kelsey. All
Recent Minnesota State Mankato graduate Jacob Ball has a big idea: become a bilingual family physician serving rural America. As an honors student and varsity athlete, he studied Spanish, biology, and biochemistry. He also volunteered at a Mankato medical clinic and studied in Ecuador. He's now in medical school, one step closer to bringing his big idea to life. Big ideas, real world thinking. Minnesota State Mankato. Go further at mnsu.edu.